Before I arrived, people had told me child trafficking is a cultural issue, and I didn't really understand that until I got to Bolivia. I want to tell you a story about a young woman named Appy. Appy's 17 years old. She's never been to school. She can't read or write. Appy's mom worked in the sex trade, and after two other women in their village who also worked in the trade, two other women were murdered. Appy's mom fled in fear and left Appy behind. Appy spent the last several years of her life living in a small shack with as many as 7 other orphan and abandoned children. Appy's been pretty much left to raise herself. This is a cultural issue for a number of reasons. One is Appy is a part of an indigenous people group that faces severe discrimination and bias. Bias to the point where it's very difficult for people in the village to find work outside of the sex trade, outside of begging on the streets. Children often are out there begging, and young women in particular are pushed into the sex trade because they need to survive. Now, it's easy to look at a country like Bolivia and pass judgment, but the reality is we have the same problems to one degree or another in our own country. Children and women are being exploited because of a culture that elevates men's needs and desires over the needs and security of women and children. That's true in Bolivia, it's true in the United States, and it's children like Appy who suffer.